Sorry. Sorry.
Me and my friend are missionaries from the LDS Church, and we just like to ask you, who do you believe that God is?
Who do I believe that God is? What time is it? How much time do you have?
It's like 7 o'clock.
We got time.
Yeah, we got time.
I don't believe there's a God.
And why not?
The universe doesn't need a creator.
You think so? Well, then how do you think we all got here?
You know, I'd have to explain to you quantum events in biology, genetics, conservation of interons,
Looks like I'm tired.
endogenous retroviruses, the fossil record, and how all those hundreds and hundreds of millions of pages all support each other. Like, for example, right? February 17th, 1600, Giordano Bruno was an Italian cosmologist. The Catholic Church put a nail through his tongue. They tied him to the stake and they burned him at the cross. And he said that the stars in the sky might be suns like ours. Well, he was right. It was in 1660 that the Royal Society was founded. And the motto is, on the words of no one. Which means don't listen to the scriptures, look at the world and study it for yourself. And try to understand, like, our origins. Like, and as opposed to you guys, like, I know your doctrine of creationism. I think having deep, profound questions is far more beautiful than taking Genesis, for example. And I feel kind of bad for you guys believing in creationism when you're so wrong. Like, you're so wrong in creationism that it's like saying the earth is flat. But I appreciate the neurobiology of that. With a deep, profound belief, with cyclic AMP, you don't have the neuroplasticity to change your belief, so you're stuck with your deep, profound belief for the rest of your life. Like, you'll never understand Darwin's point of view in the world.
Well, I do know some things, probably not to the same extent that you do. But I believe that we don't believe in all those old things like the world is flat or all that other stuff because science, because we do believe in science. We just believe that there's something that we just believe that the wisdom of men is not comparable to the wisdom of God.
So you don't think that we evolved from monkeys, obviously, do you?
No, I do not think we evolved from monkeys.
Even though, like, take like chromosome number 2, which is like 235 million base pairs long. 5 million years ago, 2 ancestral chromosomes, 2 and 18, fused together. When you look at that chromosome, you can still see its ancient telomeric sections and its centromeric sections.
You're an expert, aren't you?
It's a nail in the coffin for creationists. Like that's why monkeys, all primates, have 48 pairs of chromosomes. We have 46 pairs of chromosomes. Like, the reason why there's no fossils of humans more than 170,000 years old is because we didn't evolve till 170,000 years old. Like, you like thinking that we didn't evolve from monkeys? You're so wrong that it's like, I believe the earth is flat. Or it's like I believe that the sun went around the earth.
I think that's a bit of an unfair statement because Darwinism and all that's still just a theory, it's not fact yet, but
it's a theory and a fact.
Well, then why is it still a theory?
No. But I suppose the reason I believe the way I do is, and as you said, we'll keep believing our beliefs, but I think that's only until there's an event happens that'll change those beliefs. For instance, I wasn't always sure if there was a God, and I was given the experiment to test to find out if there was a God. I was told if there's this great being out there who loves us, who created us, he'd want us to know he's there. And so I was given the experiment, I suppose you could call it, to pray and ask, and I got an answer, and I suppose that's why I believe the way I do, because of certain things that have happened. And so if you could have an experience where God said, hey, I'm here, do you think that would be worth?
I could be on a plane that's in a near vertical dive on a commercial aircraft, and I wouldn't turn to God.
Okay.
Why not?
Because, like, we're just animals. Dolphins don't have gods. Gibbons don't have gods. Like, is it Gellerman? He won the Nobel Prize for the Standard Model. He predicted all the subatomic particles. He says that good men can do good things, bad men can do bad things, but it takes religious people to do truly evil things. And as Dawkins says, religion is the root of all evil.
I'm sorry, I should think that because this religion has actually done a lot of good for me in my life.
Well, I'm sure it does, but like in terms of the emergent behavior of religion across all the millennia, it's a shocker. You know.
I suppose religion doesn't prove God, though. I think the only thing that can prove that God's there is if He reveals Himself to you.
Oh, totally. Like you can believe all you want, but
So if there's an experiment that you could try to find out if He would reveal Himself to you, would you want to give it a go? Prove it right or wrong?
no, but I don't see the need for that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, good luck tonight with your meeting people and giving out your scriptures and stuff.
Cool.
Like I say, yeah.
Do you know anyone we can talk to?
What's that?
Do you know anyone that we can talk to?
No, no, I don't know my neighbors. Next door is next door downstairs. On this side, there's an elderly gentleman that would probably be interested.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Yeah, see ya.
Good evening.
Bye. Did I give them a monologue on the molecular biology of evolution? I don't think I was too hard on them. That was comedy value.